So this is the Ray-Ban Meta, and I decided to go travel on. So I decided to go travel for work using these glasses instead of bringing my typical Bluetooth headphone. And I'm gonna let you know my experience with these glasses as a travel companion. So I left my house at about 7 a.m. to head to the airport, Boston Logan. Ironically enough, by the time I got there, it was 9:30 a.m. So it took an hour and a half. Oh, by the time I got there, it was actually 8:30 a.m. and then running around the airport, security, grabbing some food. Did not board the plane until 8:30 a.m. And at that point, when I'm on the plane, just listening to YouTube that I download offline for about an hour, hour and a half, by 11 a.m., I'm already at 50% battery life. And overall, wearing these glasses is pretty comfortable on the ears. They're not heavy or anything like that. Just feels like normal glasses for me, even though they may be a tad heavier than my regular glasses, but they weigh about the same size as these regular Ray-Ban. So on the ear, it feels comfortable. It actually works out for me. Just in general, I don't like wearing earbuds or headphones for a long period of time. It hurts my ear for whatever reason, but this one sitting on top of the ear, it does feel slightly more comfortable and does not irritate the inside of my ear. And the only downside with these lenses, I got the clear lens. I know you can get the sunglasses, you can get prescription lens. I opted for the clear lens because I don't know, it's a little bit cheaper and I can get to use this all the time, indoor and outdoor, versus just getting sunglasses. You can only do that outside. Sorry, I had to pause my YouTube podcast that I was listening to. So originally I was listening to a podcast, and then I started recording using the Meta just to get a different angle. And I guess the recording ended after about 3 minutes, and then the video started playing. So I had to turn that off. But anyways, going back to the lenses. So for whatever reason, these clear lenses, I wear contacts underneath and then I wear them over. It may seem a little bit weird, but I wear these glasses with the intent to use them as a camera or a headphone, not as a glasses, I guess. Because originally I did get the prescription contacts, the prescription glasses, but it just hurt my eyes. And then I went through insurance and FSA, and it went to, I don't know, it just got really complicated. And then the Ray-Ban prescription is slightly different from the regular prescription, but who knows? Maybe it's just a me problem. But when I had my Ray-Ban prescription, it just didn't feel that comfortable. So that's why I just switched my glasses prescription back for these clear ones. And just in general, I prefer wearing contacts more. That's just me. I contemplated on getting LASIK at some point, but I don't know. It's a big commitment. I just rather wear contacts, and then whenever I want to wear these glasses, I just slap it on. It's not a daily driver. It's not something I want to wear every single day. And part of the reason for that is when I do wear it, it does makes my eye feel very tired and it hurts a little bit. So I can't really wear it for long periods of time, especially if I'm reading a screen, looking at my phone, or doing something, yeah, staring at a screen working. Um, it does make my eyes very tired. But when I'm sitting on an airplane, I'm primarily using these as Bluetooth headphones, and I have the volume on max, and it's just a tad too loud. But if I go the volume tier right below it, is too low. So I need like a step just slightly above the max, but not max. I don't know. I guess my ears eventually just adjust to the max, but it still feel a little loud. So just keep that in mind. And by noon, I'm at 15%, so I'm already getting the warning for me to charge the case, and the plane's getting ready to land anyways. So I just put in the case there and get ready to prep for my next layover. It did charge back up to 100%, which is nice. Fast charging case. At one point, I did have some issue with charging with this case, but I found that when I kind of put it in the case, I just gotta give it a little tug and push it in more. That ended up working better. And I bought a separate third-party charger as well, just in case, but I haven't really need to rely on that ever since I figure out how to fix it in a way. But I know other people have issues with the Ray-Ban charging as well. For me, I've taken pretty good care of these glasses for the most part. I mean, I fell on the grass a few times. One time I was in Aruba, I wanted to get some epic shots in the water, and for some reason I decided to run and jump in the water. I didn't think I was gonna go head first. So these glasses were fully submerged a little bit. And it is a little water resistant, but not really. It's more like splash proof. If it's sitting in a sink, water hitting it is fine. Some raindrop hitting it is fine as well, but it's not meant to be fully submerged in water. But it survived that, and I don't know, maybe that was why my I started having charging issues at some point, but now I think it's okay. But it does the job, I guess. So by the time I went to my layover, I got on to my next flight at 12:30. I'm back to 100%, which is fine. It works out for me, even though the glasses was dying. I didn't mind putting it back in the case to charge it anyways, because it gives my eyes a little rest. Even though I was so tired on the plane, I think I was just closing my eyes, listening to music half the time, listening to podcasts. I wasn't really actively sitting there. Well, I guess I was scrolling through my phone a little bit here and there too. These glasses feels okay, but for some reason it's just always very smudgy. Like I don't. It just the lenses feel a little dirty. I wipe it off. I use the cloth. I use my shirt. I just find that whenever I wear these smart glasses, I had to wipe them more often because I feel like I don't really see that well. Just the lenses, I don't know, it just feels dirty. Maybe it's just the technology there. But I don't have these issue with my regular glasses. Like I don't have to constantly wipe it all the time. But when I wear these Ray Bans, I just find that it's hard to see when the lens feels dirty, and then it's also in general kind of hurts my eyes wearing it for a prolonged period of time. But there you have it. So that was what it's like traveling with these glasses. It's nice having it as alternative way to listen to music if you don't want to wear headphones or anything like that. And the only downside is you can't really wear it for a prolonged period of time if you're on an international flight. Just bring your earbuds or some wired headphone if you want to watch movies or anything like that. But for me, I was on a pretty quick flight, 3 hours, and then another layover for an hour or so. It was pretty quick from here to the next destination. I get to charge a little bit, and overall, it works fine. But for me, these glasses, I don't wear them on a daily basis. Sometimes I wear them, sometimes I don't. If I know I'm gonna be recording something cool or go to a amusement park or something like that. I actually intended to do that a few times, but the few times that I did, I had the charging issue, so I ended up not even using it. So it ended up just being dead weight. But I do like the idea of it. I like the fact that it can be a camera that I can use hands free. Although most of the time I find that I always press this button up here to do the recording or take a picture. I know I can just use the command and say, hey, M, just record this or do that. But I don't know, it just feels a little awkward and weird. I don't know if the person in front of you don't know what you're doing, or my son is like, who are you talking to? Like 2-year-old baby. So for most part, I like to be discreet and just press this button up here whenever I do record. And it does that pretty well. It does music okay. And overall, it's a nice little gadget for 300 bucks. I'm interested to see what the next generation is gonna look like. I know they got the lens, the AR screen that you can see there, but I glanced at those glasses and it looks a lot chunkier. And then that next generation is more expensive, but it's trying to prioritize tech over style. I'm not the most stylish guy, but these just look like regular Ray-Bans to me, and they can fly as regular Ray-Bans. And I kind of like it that way. So you just want to try something cool, have a nice camera, a speaker. I think these Ray-Bans are worth a shot. And I had these for maybe a year or two. It's not like my primary driver, but I do like to have it every now and then. It's subconsciously in the back of my mind, whether I'm mowing a lawn or just want to bring it to cool places where I can record things without having to hold my phone. Oh, I always wanted to wear wear one of these on like a mini roller coaster just for that experience as well too. So we'll see what if I can capture any cool footage with it. But for now, I'm just using it as alternative headphones and just not a nice way. I know it has like all the AI tech in there too, but I'm not really using any of that. I'm just using it for the headphones. I'm using it for video camera. And maybe every now and then I might snap a picture or something, but that's pretty much it. All right, let me know if you have any thoughts, questions. Leave them in the comments below. I know I haven't been posting in a while. Life's been busy. Got work, got a kid, and life has been very busy. But still love tech. I enjoy doing these reviews. I'm trying to bring some value into the world, give some long-term reviews. It does get exhausting to switch phones every single month, and I've learned that that may not be the best way to review phones either. Kind of sidebar at this point, or just review tech in general. Like a lot of time, you get a new phone or a new tech, you use it for the first 30 days. Your dopamine level is high, your excitement is high, the enthusiasm is high, and then I don't know. That's when you kind of do all your review and all that, and then after a while, the excitement dies off, and then things don't really change that much year to year, month to month. So I stopped doing all those reviews for every single month new phone. It gets very exhausting. But I do think that there's a benefit on in long-term reviews, such as these glasses. I had them for a year or two now. It's fine. I'm still considering getting another one, maybe whenever they have the screen inside and it looks better and not like a piece of tech. I'll consider that. Or better battery life. I know they got the second generation of this, but I don't know. I don't like wearing these things for 8 hours straight or anything like that. So I don't. I kind of like it for the amount of time using it. If I do get another pair, maybe I'll consider getting an actual sunglasses or a transition lens. I just feel like I went with the clear glasses because I just want to be able to use it at all time whenever I want to just put it on. I don't want to wear a sunglasses, and then all of a sudden I'm inside, and then I gotta wait for a while for it to turn back to the regular shade. And I don't know. I'm not a big sunglasses person either, so sometimes outside I just want to be clear, regular sunglasses. Like I don't want to always see like a shade. I don't know. Maybe it's just weird, but I don't. Sometimes I don't like dark shade. I just want to see the bright sun. Um, but yeah. Um, there you have it. Appreciate the time as always. Remember to like and subscribe, and see you guys in the next video.